I see so many franchisees who struggle. So I spoke a few years ago to one of your competitors, and I interviewed some franchisees, and I said, what's your goal for the next 5 years? He said, pretty much just to maintain. I thought, that guy's in trouble. Because there is no maintaining in business. You either grow or you shrink. You know, Tom had that great quote in his presentation. He talked about, you know, when you start to kind of back away and stop changing that sort of thing, somewhere else, someone else is working hard. He's reading some book, bringing in guest speakers, getting experts, trying, making mistakes and learning, because they want your customers, because they want your market share. So they're focusing on continuous improvement. We have no choice but to continuously reach to go from what we think is our best to even better. And if this is your best, sometimes our best isn't good enough. So we have to work to get even better, because that is what our competition is doing. This building that we're in right now, this part of the resort, was built in 2007. How many of you so far are impressed with this property, that you like this resort and having a good experience here? I stayed at a lot of places, and I think this is an excellent resort. I think it's beautiful, it's well kept, the service has been good, the food is really good. They are committed to continuous improvement. So one of their big additions was to add this tower in 2007. And so here's the thing, in Reno it gets very cold in the winter. So with this building, they included 4 gigantic boilers to boil water to create the heat needed to keep the building comfortable. Only 2 years later, they realized they could use geothermal technology to replace it. So on the north side of the building, right here, they drilled a well 4,400 feet deep to access an underground reservoir that's 170 degrees, which provides enough heat to keep people comfortable here. Imagine the expense. Imagine the commitment to improving when the place is only a couple years old. But they did it because they're playing a long game. On my floor, you know, everything, the elevator was great, the hallways looked great, my room looked beautiful, but there was a sign on the door that said, hey, please forgive our dust, we're actually like remodeling, making things even better. It showed a picture of what the room was going to look like. Even though it's already gorgeous and it looks brand new, but this place knows there are so many other resort casinos in this area who want us to have our meetings there, who want people to gamble there. So they keep pushing to get better and better. I learned this the hard way at Edible Arrangements. We were doing well. We were making money. I didn't have to be there. I was out speaking. We won these awards. Things were great. And my franchise business coach called and said, Scott, have you visited one of your stores lately? They're looking a little dirty. I said, what? My stores? With my award-winning team? My manager who won Manager of the Year? No, there's no way that's true. So it'd been a little while since I visited the store. So I go into my first store, the main one, and I saw a balled-up napkin on the floor. A brochure container was empty. I go into a walk-in cooler and I noticed that one of the light bulbs was burnt out. Not anything big, but enough little things to make me realize, wait a second, people are kind of taking their eye off the ball. Then I ran some reports, and I saw that our average ticket was declining. I didn't keep pushing. I didn't keep improving. I took my foot off the pedal, and my employees just followed my lead. It happens slowly, and it can be invisible. That's why we can't let that happen, because before you know it, it's too late. People are disengaged, looking for other places to work, not providing the customer experience we want, not selling at the level we need them to, that they're doing fine just getting by here rather than being up here. We have to continue pushing, otherwise we slide backwards.